Thank you for your patience. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I just do a grande medicine ball, please?
Yes, anything else?
That's it.
That's it. That's gonna be $4.28.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, guys, the sun is finally out, but I think all of the weather changing back and forth from it being really cold to really wet and rainy has finally caught up to me and to the family, actually. We're all feeling a little bit under the weather. Lila seems to be fine, which is great, but Nora started the other day with a bit of a runny nose, but no other symptoms, and she's her normal bouncy, happy self. Josh came home last night from work kind of just really tired and not feeling super great, and then I woke up this morning with a bit of a scratchy throat and a lot of just like cold kind of symptoms, like congested and stuff. So thank goodness that we can run errands from our car, and I'm going through the Starbucks right now to pick up a medicine ball tea. I was absolutely obsessed with these when I got sick for like 2 months straight when I was pregnant with Nora during the winter. I had just like a string of like cold, sinus infection, bronchitis, because they couldn't ever give me anything to knock stuff out of my system because I was pregnant. So I was drinking a ton of these teas, and just like the warmth and the honey that's in it helps to coat your throat from it being scratchy and itchy, and the steam kind of helps open you up. So it's one of my favorite things to do when I'm sick is to grab a medicine ball from Starbucks. I have made them myself at home before, and I will share over here a little recipe that I used to use to make them myself. The one at home is really good too, and you can make it with Crystal Light, which makes it lower points on WW. I got my tea. It's really common to just order these as a medicine ball. I guess technically they're a grande honey citrus mint tea. Most Starbucks employees will know either way when you ask, but it's like so piping hot. I like can't even take a sip of it yet, but just the smell of it makes me feel better. Our next stop is we are at H-E-B doing a pickup order. That's our grocery store. And I'm going to be making some pastina this afternoon. It's an Italian soup that is known as Italian penicillin, and Josh's grandma, his Nonna, well, no, his great grandmother, Nonna, she would make this when they were sick. I've never had it before, but it looks so comforting and warming. So I think that's something we all need in our life today. Hi. Nora's saying hi to you guys. Say hi. Anyway, luckily I was able to do a pickup order at HB, so we don't have to go inside. And then the last stop is I also placed a pickup order over at Target, which I'm hoping it'll be ready before we head home, just for like some more tissues and some emergency to take, which is like powdered vitamin C. I used to use it in college when I felt like I was coming down to something, and it always helped to like shorten the amount of time I wasn't feeling well. So anyway, we're doing what we can to hopefully keep ourselves feeling well and get better quickly. I'm still gonna try and keep on my normal routine of getting a workout in today or getting outside for a walk, but also like finding time to rest. So we'll see how today goes. Got our H-E-B order. I'm now in a drive-up spot at Target. My tea is finally the perfect sipping temperature. I remember the first time I got this, it was so weird drinking like hot lemonade. I'll also probably keep topping this off with extra hot water and like a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, because they put 2 whole tea bags in here. You can definitely like reuse it once. So I'll just like refill it a little bit later and then just keep sipping on it. Or I'll make myself a fresh, I have some orange citrus tea, herbal tea at home that I might sip on tonight too. So it's gonna be a tea day. Nora, the sunshine? Millie. Keeping Mills on a tight leash today because all she wants to do is go jump in the puddles. Why? At least we're outside for a little walk. I feel like sunshine is one of the best medicines. So I'm listening to a podcast, we're getting some sunshine, getting some steps before we go home, and I make pastina for lunch. Please ignore my hat hair post walk outside. Nora's down for a nap, and I am turning on one of my favorite comfort movies. I feel like we all have those movies or shows we go to when we're like not feeling great. For me, a lot of times it's Twilight or something from the Harry Potter series or Friends. I do at least an annual rewatch of Gossip Girl every year, but today I'm going to turn on the first Twilight movie while I just bounce for my 15 minutes on my rebounder. I'm still gonna get my rebounder workout in today. I don't feel bad enough that like I feel like I shouldn't work out. If anything, I think, you know, a little bit more exercise after the walk is kind of to help keep me clear. We'll just burn off this cold, right? Does that work? So I'm just gonna do like a gentle bounce though, just get my body active and on the rebounder. A gentle bounce for 15 minutes. No like high intensity workout today. And then once I get that done, while the movie plays in the background, I'm going to get that lunch ready. And then hopefully I'm gonna lay down, take a little rest after that. While Nora's still napping. We'll see. I think she was really tired today. She was almost falling asleep while eating her lunch. So I think she'll get a good 2-hour nap in today. There were quite a few recipes for pastina when I was looking one up today. Unfortunately, I don't have Josh's Nonna's recipe, but I went over the ingredients with him and he said he thought this was pretty close. Some recipes are as simple as 4 ingredients with the pastina or small pasta, broth, egg, and parmesan. I liked this one because it included lots of veggies and the garlic, which is just gonna give us more nutrients, which I feel like will only help us feel better faster. I am making a double recipe today because I'm feeding this to my entire family for dinner, and I'll be perfectly happy if there is some left over for the next day for lunch as well. I'm peeling and rough chopping 1 sweet yellow onion, 4 large carrots, and 3 large stalks of celery. Adding those to my Dutch oven along with 6 cloves of garlic and a 32-ounce container of chicken broth. So I let that get to a simmer until all the veggies are nice and soft. It smells so good already. I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like homemade broth or stock. I need to get back into making my own stock. It's super easy to do. I've done mine in the crock pot before. After I get like a rotisserie chicken from Costco and pull it, I'll use the bones and cook it low and slow with water and like aromatic veggies like these, onion, carrot, celery, garlic, and some herbs. And it just makes the most flavorful broth that you can either just drink or you can use it in soups and stews or anytime you need a little bit of broth in a recipe. Once the veggies are fork tender, I'm gonna pull them out and add them to my blender with 1 cup of the stock. Blend on high until smooth and set it aside for a few minutes while we cook the pasta. I added another 2 cups of broth to the stock pot and let it come to a simmer. Then I added 2 7-ounce bags of pastina. There are pasta that are actually called pastina, but they're a little bit difficult to find. Orzo or other little tiny dot or shaped pasta will usually work. But we're going to go ahead and cook our pasta directly in this broth so it soaks up all of that good flavor. It's getting close to done when all the pasta is tender and most of the liquid has absorbed. Then go ahead and add in your blended veggie mixture. This is gonna help thicken everything up and add tons of flavor. Finally, I add the juice of 1 fresh lemon and 3 tablespoons of butter, which is going to add a great velvety richness. The last step is whisking 2 eggs along with 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Mix them together, and then I'm going to add these directly into our soup pot. Immediately stir in and whisk in well. You don't want your hot soup to scramble your eggs. But whisking quickly when you first put it in allows for the eggs to cook to a safe temperature and just act as a thickening agent to the soup. This is like the key step to making pastina, and it makes such a delicious texture and flavor with the Parmesan cheese. I finished it with a hefty pinch of black pepper and a little bit of salt, as well as a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on top. This is so comforting. Where are you going? Hi. Nora has joined the party. Oh, leave Mimi be. Mimi's napping. Uh-oh, Millie's on guard. She said, the toddler's coming, the toddler's coming. Be nice to Mimi. So much for time for a whole movie and a rest. But that is mom life. Hey guys, I am sitting waiting in the car pickup line. Lila gets out of school in about 10 minutes. So we're here a little early, but Nora's been cranky and I just kind of needed to get out of the house. So she's got a toy back there she's occupied with. I went ahead and did a touch-up refill on my medicine ball tea that I got earlier. I just added some hot water to the existing tea bags and like a drizzle, like teaspoon of honey. So it's not like fully like the lemonade and everything that's normally in there. It's mostly just tea, but it's really good. And round 2 outside. Lila wanted some scooter time. Nora's walking. Walk, walk, walk. Yeah. We're gonna go check out the park?
Yeah.
We'll see. We're gonna see if it's not flooded out. It might be pretty wet though.
I see a bit.
What do you see?
Play.
Play? You see play? You see the park? Oh, go get it. Come on, where are you? Nice. It's not too wet. Hooray. Get those wiggles out today.
Mama, I got 2 hands on the second one.
Wow, we're working on monkey bars. Good job, Muscles.
Well,
Hang on. You just want to copy Sissy. You're too little. She says, watch me. Whoa! Oh my goodness! You almost flew right off the slide, girl. I cannot tell you how much these kids needed to get outside and play today. It was so cold all weekend, and then most of the beginning of the week it was raining. They have had so much pent-up energy, and the end of our evenings have been rough. They're getting their energy out finally, though. So happy. Snacks, an empty diaper box and some markers. Toy Story on the TV. A dog to snuggle. And Mama finally sits down for a minute. That's the best part about making dinner early today is it's already ready. I just have to warm it up for everyone. So we can have a nice relaxing end to our evening. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you hadn't yet. And until next time, bye.
Never thought I